Hey everyone, hope you're having a fantastic day. Today's video will be about flipping NFTs on OpenSea. It is just a short and summarized guide, and I want to share some mistakes I made so you guys can learn from it. So with that, let's go. As always, I respect your time. So if you are just here for the bottom line, I'll give you the main points of the video right away, which is, when you do your NFT flipping, you will be mainly looking at the activity tab under the stats function. We'll start with rule number 1, which is buy and flip only with volume. Number 2, when you find a project, buy from the floor and sell within a few hours. Rule number 3, flip projects that have good descriptions and social links, like links to their Twitter or their Discord, and not just any random collections without any description at all. And my last rule would be, don't be greedy. This is very important. If you want to know more about the full analysis, you're welcome to stay throughout and leave a like and comment while you're at it. Whatever I'm going to share is not financial advice, so please always do your own research before doing anything, alright? Okay, so let's get on with it. So what you need to do first is go to the activity tab under stats and click on it. This strategy applies to both Ethereum and Polygon network, so don't worry. Okay, at this point, if you are just a beginner and you don't have much Ethereum to start with, let's say less than 0.1 Ethereum, I would recommend to do your flipping on the Matic or Polygon network, as the NFTs are much cheaper and gas fees are almost nothing. But you just got to know that the gains will be lesser compared to Ethereum network. I mainly do my flipping on Ethereum, so I will go on from here. So you guys need to go under the chain, scroll down and click on Ethereum. That's it. You'll be mainly staring at this column over here, looking at the NFTs being sold every single minute and looking at the volume as well. And we'll just see which project is gaining attention and which has a lot of transactions going on every minute. So how do we know if a collection is getting a lot of volume, right? So the answer is simply, if the collection is selling consecutively for at least 5 minutes, let's say the Lambda, right? If it's sold, and if you see it almost every single minute and with many sales coming along, well, it means that it's actually gaining some volume. So let's say, so you just have to check out the project. So let's just check on Lambda, for example. Yes. Okay. Then we click on the collection itself. Alright, next we will look at the floor price. Yes. Why do we need to look at the floor price? We would need to see how many is needed to be sold for the floor price to move up. Okay. So for example, you click on buy now. Okay, now you can see there are a few 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, look here. Let's see how many are being sold for 0.09. And the next is being sold at 0.0939. Okay, so this tells me that, let's say you just bought one from the floor, 0.09. Someone else just has to buy one more, and then the floor price will be increased to 0.0939. So this is a good sign. Means you can sell at a profit in a short period of time. 939, and then we progress to see how many sold at 939. Alright, then you can see here the floor price actually increasing. And yes, this is actually a very good sign that the floor is increasing very rapidly. So you can consider this project and buy from the floor, which is 0.09. Another tip for you guys, or what I actually like to do when flipping, is find collections with not many items in the collection. So the lesser NFTs the collection has, the easier to do a flip. So like this project called Club AI, which I flipped the other day. I started seeing some volume on the activity page. I checked the floor, it was only at 0.01, which is very reasonable, and only 500 items in the collection. And it also has pretty good descriptions as well, plus it has a Discord and a Twitter account, which seems very legit. So I bought one at 0.01, and in a few minutes to an hour plus, I think the floor reached to almost 0.18 Ethereum at one point. It's easier for the floor to rise with small NFT collections because, obviously, supply and demand. Floor will rise fast, so if possible, flip more of these kinds of projects. Another project that I made a huge flip from is this project called David Strictly. Over here you can see my screenshot. I bought one of the NFTs for 0.05 Ethereum. I listed at 0.4 Ethereum, and it was sold in just 5 minutes. So I actually gained a profit of 0.35 Ethereum in 5 minutes. This is some crazy NFT flipping, yes? But anyway, I'm lucky I sold it off quickly because this project turns out to be a scam, taking the name of this famous artist, I think, David Strictly. And that's why I think it gained some volume because he was pretty well known, I researched. So yeah guys, so this NFT flipping is actually very risky. If you just ipped into any random project, there's a high chance you may get scammed. So I was very lucky with this one. Yep, so moving on. There are also typical PFP 10k projects that you can flip, and this is how you do it. The easiest way to do it is to buy on pre-sale. And if you are flipping, the best thing to do is to sell during the pre-review stage. For example, Grills Gang. I've not done any research on Grills Gang, just using them as an example, so don't bash me for this guys. But yeah, so right now I'm assuming they are having their pre-sale right now, and they are having their pre-review stage. So this is the exact time that I would recommend flippers to sell. This is because usually the floor will drop after review generally. So please, if you are looking for a quick flip, sell during the pre-review stage. If you can't get in pre-sale, don't worry. You can still flip by buying the floor after the review. Give it some time for the floor to drop and settle first. If the project starts to lose volume, don't get in, obviously, because what's the rule? Only flip when there is volume. Okay, so these are some of the mistakes I made when flipping, and I want to share with you guys so you can learn from it. So, my first mistake is to start buying when I see volume, but only for just 2 minutes. So sometimes you think volume is picking up and you want to be the first few to buy at the cheapest price possible. But the risk to reward is a lot. One example is this project, Fractalography, and this is a cheap loss which I'm grateful for, but I just want to share an example of what I mean. I saw some activity for this project for just a minute actually, maybe 1 or 2 buyers, and I decided to ape in and buy one. But literally after I bought, no one else bought after me, and I was caught holding the bag, which I'm holding one of them right now. But luckily I got it for 0.05 Ethereum and I paid some gas, so that's the loss that I'm having now. My second huge mistake is being greedy, which I'm telling you guys not to. Back to this example, Club AI. I didn't tell you about something. I actually bought this piece at 0.01 Ethereum and could have made an 18x in an hour at 0.18 Ethereum if I sold. But I held too long and volume started to die down, and I am again caught holding the bag. You see this listing here? I actually listed for 1 Ethereum, and then I started to list lower and lower and lower until no one decided to buy and volume died. So guys, please take profits and don't be greedy. Don't expect a 50x or 100x when flipping. Be realistic. Best thing to do when flipping, buy at least 2 of a collection and sell one ASAP when you see the floor rise. Then, for the rest that you bought, make your decision whether you see potential in the project to diamond hand it. If not, just sell ASAP. So from these mistakes, the message I want to give is, being a flipper, the main goal is to make profits in a short period of time. So don't be greedy and don't be caught holding the bag like I am for some projects. So that's it from me. Remember, do stay tuned to more of my videos that will be releasing. I mainly post videos on Monday, 8:45 AM Eastern, and sometimes Friday, same time as well. And if you like this video, please hit the like button if you haven't already. If you want early calls on coins and more tips, click on the notification button. If you want to earn interest on your crypto, you can use BlockFi and receive up to $250. Link is in the description below. And as always, invest safe and smart. The markets are always here, but your capital may not. Peace.